Hank, what did you get yourself into this time?
I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans.
Hey, what's going on today? Looks like we're going to get back to some Bounty Hunter, finally. I got to do some stuff, and today I've enlisted the help of Mr. Hank. Hank, what are you doing in the sink? Very tempted to turn on the tap. He is very fascinated. Let's turn around here. This guy is fascinated with water and likes to chase it down the drain. Let's see. Okay, no, not now. Yeah, there he goes. Anyway, Hank, I'll call you when I need you. But for now, I'm not sure what the game plan is. Haven't really thought that far ahead. This is in the same spot I left this days ago. The goal of Bounty Hunter today is, I'm going to say, finishing off the flippers and maybe rebuilding the pop bumpers, and then seeing if everything else works. All the switches I cleaned, we'll see if they're all good now. You know, now would be a good time to LED this machine if I so chose to. So that is a real possibility. It would definitely look pretty. And yeah, I'd say there's about 100, 120 bulbs. So, and the good thing about Gottlieb's is that you don't need to purchase an extra adapter or like Siegecraft adapter or special lamp driver or modify each socket with a resistor. You just plug and play on these Gottliebs, so that's kind of nice. And that's kind of fun too. I love LEDing machines. The before and after is always so nice. Okay, well, you know, I am going to figure it out and I will report back. Are you slacking on the job already? Alright, just had to make a little run to the grocery store, and now I'm back. And who did I see at the grocery store? None other than Jay, the neighbor, lurking behind us in the line. Anyway, I just got back and finished LEDing the inserts on the Playfield here. I figured I might as well do that while the Playfield is upside down, making it for nice, easy access. So I thought it might be fun. Oh, I should hit the back box too. You know what? Give me 1 second. Boom. There we go. Back box is now done. So I thought it might be fun. Let's zoom out a little bit. To turn on the machine, even with the Playfield upside down. A little risky, but you know, I gamble. And then we can kind of take a look at the LEDs from the backside. Alright, they're all doing their attract mode thing. Looks good. Pink insert there. Hey, oh, this is a shoot again insert, and they typically don't go off in attract mode, so that's okay. Hey, what is this white looking LED illuminating red for? Okay, that has got to go in the red pile. And that is a natural LED, natural white. So that's resolved. I still got to check these fuses, make sure they're proper. Did I miss anything? That's general illumination. I'll do that when I strip the Playfield. Oh, look at this. There is another one of these red tubes right there, like this guy, and another tube here, and another tube here, and maybe also here. Those guys I shall remove because we don't need them anymore, and save those in case I need. And take a quick peek at the other side. Yeah, it all looks good, so I can maybe flip the Playfield now. And there's the back box. And then move on to whatever's next. Alright, let's see how this looks. I just tightened the flipper bats. Hopefully they're aligned well, they're not sticky, they return properly. Oh, I found that this wire guide here is broken, so I'm gonna have to deal with that somehow. Not loving that. Put on orange flipper rubbers from pinballleds.ca. That's Eddie Durazio's store. Gave me these as samples, I think, in an order I made. And I didn't have 3 of the same color, so I went with black for the upper flipper. And we shall install the new shiny ball. And let's see what happens. Looking pretty good. You can see the drop target is a little better illuminated. Doesn't appear as though I missed anything. Everything looks good. Extra ball when lit. Okay, so the next step is to see how my flippers actually hold up and if this game is gonna crash on me, which it has been known to do. So obviously one-handed is not ideal, but the fact that the right flipper even flips, oh, that felt kind of weak. I might have some end of stroke switch adjusting or replacing to be doing. Let's see here. That one seemed okay. Oh, pop-upper lights are both out. Okay, let's try left flipper. Okay, so it seems okay. So far, so good. I'm happy with that. I'll have to mess around with it quite a bit more to make sure I feel like I'm getting the proper strength. And if not, then maybe I will go ahead and replace the end of stroke switches. But A, B, and C now work. And E. Oh, look, it flashes. I didn't see that before. There's 2 LEDs under the playfield for that. So let's throw that in there. And what does it want me to shoot? Special when lit. Oh, good. I think both my rollovers are working. Let's just hit one. It's not making a noise. Hey, wait. Maybe you need to hit both for them to activate. And I believe this was not working before. Let's see if it does now. There we go. What about this guy? Okay. I think all of our switches are working. I didn't really adjust that guy yet. That'll be when I do the top side, but A, B, C, and did you hear that noise? That was me collecting extra ball. Look at that. I love that insert. That looks awesome. Cool. Alright, well, I feel like that is some progress there. I'm going to keep plugging away, fix this thing, test some flippers, maybe start shopping the top. Okay, just played a test game, and the flippers seem fine, and everything seems to be working fine, so that is the good news. Bad news is on ball 3, it made a noise like I tilted, and then just ended my ball. So, oh, I'm out of credits now. Let's see if I can recreate that. What's happening? Like we're in a track mode, displays are going. But something is weird. Why is it not starting a game? Anyway, there are some gremlins to be had. I mean, to be dealt with. What is this? Is this the old slam tilt switch? Okay. The fact that it's twisted together doesn't actually concern me, because this slam twitch switch whoa, this slam tilt switch is normally closed, and if you bang on the door and open it, then you will get a tilt. So the fact that it's hardwired together doesn't concern me, but definitely worth noting. Definitely something going on. You know, I can't necessarily blame the new Swemmer CPU, but I did notice. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this one-handed. Come on! Oh, maybe. In my own video when editing, that it is a new CPU, but somewhere on here says the date, and I believe it is from 2016, so it's new, but not new. But it's barely used. Like, my buddy used it in his machine for a little bit. How come I can't find this darn date? Anyway, it's there. You can probably see it. And you're probably pointing right to it right now. You're saying, Michael, it's right somewhere. But anyway, I think that weird behavior could be ground mods need to be done, connectors. I don't think that's power supply in that case, but I'm going to send out these boards. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe I will start removing these and packing them up, and then I can shop the Playfield while they're being worked on, because I don't need the boards to do that. So that might be my plan of attack. Okay, check this out. So power off the machine, power it back on. For whatever reason, it did not save my previous score, but I just added a couple credits and it saved that. That's kind of weird. And I am able to start a game. And then trying to recreate the issue I had mid-ball. I think like this whole display just came up with every single line and segment fully illuminated just for a couple seconds, and then it game just ended on me, or the ball ended on me, which was third ball, so it was end of game. But if I hit the tilt bob, that's what happens. So that's not what happened to me when the machine crashed. So I don't know if I should be blaming the Swemmer CPU or Gottlieb in general, you bastards, with all your ground mods required in your edge connectors and your bifurcated terminals, and you know, I'm gonna have to go through all the stuffs to quote unquote bulletproof the machine. So that involves like adding a couple extra grounds on this connector, grounds for all the boards. Apparently the Swemmer does not need one. And repinning stuff if needed. Anyway. Well, Jay the neighbor just popped by, went up, visited, ate some dinner. Now I'm back down here, so this is where I'm at. Circuit boards are removed. Those are destined for Brent, my board repair guy. And I started tearing down the top side of the Playfield here, and I am going to proceed to remove the rest of the plastics, clean the Playfield, rubber it. I'm only going to be down, I got about another 45 minutes or so before I want to go up, watch some Gold Rush. So we'll see how far I can get. So stop chalking and start talking. That's not how that saying goes. Alright, I've got most of the stuff stripped off the Playfield that I want to strip off. Gonna have to try and find a new one of these guys. That one's not too bad. These guys are not too bad. So Bounty Hunter used a lot of these little sleeves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 to add some color, I guess. And so now I'm just going through the process of tightening all of the posts. And there are a couple loosies. So what I do for the loosies is bust out my bamboo skewer. Where did my bamboo skewer go? I lost it. Oh, here it is. And I just cut a little piece, plopped it right in the hole. And you can add a little bit of wood glue, which I normally do. But, you know, in theory, you can live without it. As long as, when you tighten this guy, it feels snug. And there we go. That sucker ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So just gotta find any more loosey-gooseys. I'll tighten up every one of these posts. And then I can, I'll clean all my sockets with my Dremel bit. All the switches. And then I'll be in good shape. We'll clean these guys. Vacuum the Playfield. Why is there 2 little holes right here and here? What? I don't know. But, yep, making progress. Oh, and I forgot to mention, using this tool, I have veloukified all of these posts. That is the act of tightening these down with your velouker tool, right? All these guys, they're done. They've been velouked. So the veloukage is solid. All right, my time is up. So this Playfield is never going to win any beauty contests, but I cleaned her up, noviced her up, and it's looking better, believe it or not. Vacuumed it up, cleaned all the lamp sockets with my Dremel tool, cleaned any and all switches. Actually, you know what? I got to clean these 6 targets as well. I forgot to do those. I still have a couple bulbs to do. Tighten up these bulbs in the pop bumpers, but let's have a look, see what it looks like with the lights on. Well, it's looking pretty good overall, all things considered. I'm going to deal with this guy. Oh, yeah, and that. But, yep. You know what? I got Novus all over these rails. I should clean them up, make them a little more shiny. But, hey, check this out, too. We've got a strand of general illumination out. So, probably have a busted wire. And I got to get a bulb in here, too, which is not the easiest spot to get to. Pulling that out was also a challenge. So I put in a fairly decent dent tonight. LEDs, cleaning, a little bit of play testing, lining the flippers. So I am good with that. So I think we'll finish on that note. And yeah, just check out some cool art as we finish off this episode. So thanks for watching. Some Bounty Hunter action. And I'll be back at it again probably tomorrow.